Hello. Oh my god. Not all.
It's
How
an
you
echo.
doing? Yeah. How you doing, Sean?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Other than Starfield being shit.
It is shit.
So true.
I mean, like the save file thing was just the nail in the coffin. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I loaded one, didn't work. I loaded an earlier save, didn't work. I loaded an earlier save, didn't work. And it's not like it's corrupt. It just instantly crashes the desktop. Like you Alt F4 or something. It just closes down instantly.
Yeah.
And then the save file before that, like I'm like level 6 or 7. The save file before that was level 1, so it's basically a new game. And
Hmm.
I can't be asked, so I just stopped.
Yeah.
But nah, there's just loads of stuff in it. Like, how come when you go to a planet, like, there's nothing to explore except for points of interest? The nearest point of interest is 1,000 something meters away. There's no way of traveling. You just literally have to walk your ass there, and then you get there, and it's just a rock formation that you don't even know what to do with.
Yeah,
Um,
that's one of those things that if it wasn't a Bethesda game, they would obviously have added vehicles, but I feel like Bethesda just doesn't know how to do vehicles.
yeah. So you scan the rock formation, and you get some points for something, and then that's it, done. And then you go to another point of interest, and it's a cave with randomly generated loot that isn't actually very good. Uh, then you go to another point of interest, and it's some mysterious alien ruins, and you're like, "Oh, what's this?" And you're like exploring it. Like, I remember reading a post by someone, and they were saying, "I went to this place, and there was like a forest or trees or whatever, and then in the center was a lake, and the lake was boiling, like it's like an acid lake, and there in the center of that was an island, and there's a house on it, and they're like, whoa, this place is interesting. There was nothing there. There was nothing in the house. They just found some credits and
Yeah.
left, and it's just like that. Like there's nothing going on, um, and then yeah, you'll see the same loot, the same enemies in the same places, in the same randomly generated places on this different planets, and you're just like, oh, I've been here before, and it's just not great. I mean, the story I didn't really get into, so I can't really tell if it's good or bad. Some people are saying it's good. I wasn't really turned off by it from what I experienced. I didn't like any of the companions. People are complaining that all the companions are just arbitrarily good. So if you're doing like an evil run, you don't really have anyone that works with you.
Hmm.
You know, go back to Knights of the Old Republic with that grey Jedi lady. She's like, yeah, you can murder people, you can let people live. You know, there's no rules. So whatever, do what you want. But no, it's just there's a caveat to just like everything in the game.
Yeah.
It feels like it's not a space thing. Like I know it's set in space, but it's like hard sci-fi from the 70s. But you don't. Okay, yeah, you fly ships, but it's just like you just fast travel from one planet to space to another planet to a part on that planet, and it's like I think of an example. It's like playing Castlevania and having a world to explore with that 2D side-scrolling combat.
Yeah.
I'm playing Mega Man with the 2D side-scrolling combat, but it's individual levels. It's like that. You're just playing a bunch of individual levels stitched together. You're not playing a world to explore. It's just level 1, you're on this planet. Level 2, you're in space. Level 3, you're on a different planet. It's not very fun. It's just really bland. It's not. I was gonna say it's not bad, but it's not good either. It's just like it's the best okay game. So I wasn't really interested, and then it didn't cost me anything to play it because it's on Game Pass. So I just fucking uninstalled it and took my 170 gigabytes back.
Yeah. 170?
It's huge. Or is it 135?
Either
150?
way, that's massive. Yeah.
Google it. It
You
says
do
125, but I'm pretty sure mine was 130. That's for Xbox.
you do
Or
me
what it
a
is on PC.
favor and just quickly pull up my stream and let me know if you hear music.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
This one says 139.85 gigabytes or something.
Yeah, you hear music, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man.
Yeah. So downloaded Liza P.
That's supposed to be pretty alright.
Yeah, I've got that's finished downloading, so I'll play that in a sec. And then
A lot of people comparing it to Bloodborne, I guess, because of the aesthetic.
I got Resident Evil 4. I did get Resident Evil 4 because it was on Steam, but on Humble it was even cheaper. So I just bought it.
Yeah.
Instead of like 30% off, it's like almost 50% off for me. So I was like, oh, I'll just grab it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, play some more things.
I beat Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
That's a long-ass game. It is a fantastic game.
Yeah,
though it does stumble in Act 3 though. I'll definitely always throw that caveat on. The first 2 acts are incredible though.
Yeah, but even then it's still good, isn't it?
The first act might be a 10 out of 10. On the second act it's like a 9, but it definitely falls off in Act 3. The pacing's just all over the place in Act 3.
I find a lot of big story games tend to do that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like
it doesn't ruin the game or anything, but it just Act 3 just in certain places definitely feels like it's dragging.
Yeah. Like I think Tyranny did that. And I really liked Tyranny, but I liked the story the most in Tyranny. Even though people complained about it, I just liked this idea that you work for the villain.
Yeah.
And the villain's already won. And you just go into this world and it's like, yeah, some people are trying to rebel against me after I've conquered the world. Go fix it. And you can just do villainous shit.
I feel like maybe what it needed was a 4th act. And to take some of the stuff in Act 3 that's like, oh my god, if we don't do this right now, the world's going to end. But you can put it off until you feel like doing it. They could have just put that into Act 4 and made it to where you actually needed to do it right away or the world would end. Because I feel like that's a lot of the issue with the pacing. Is like you get to Baldur's Gate, the town of Baldur's Gate, and it's like, hey, do you want to go help this child find their mom, or do you want to go kill one of the big 3 evils? It's like, what? What do you mean, which do I want to do? It's like, no rush on either, technically, but every time you don't go kill the big evil, we're going to remind you should really go kill that big evil.
Should we go kill the big evil?
Yeah.
Find the kid's mom? How old's the mom? She's 23.
Gotta find that kid's mom. That's one of the things. Every character in Baldur's Gate 3 that's not like specifically an old person is hot. And I've seen people mentioning that online too. It's like people are noticing. It's like there aren't ugly characters in Baldur's Gate 3.
But are they hot, or is the model team just like really good at the job?
They're hot.
Yeah, but they're made by people, so
like the dudes are hot, the chicks are beautiful. It's
no one wants to spend 280 hours modeling a human face for this game and just have it be ugly.
And a lot of people have complained about the character creator because all of the characters you can be are pre-made faces, so you can't be an ugly character there either.
Nah, I'm not bothered about that.
Yeah, me either.
Some scars on or something.
I still spent an hour in the character creator, even with not having individual little sliders for everything.
Oh god. Sometimes I find like the sliders and stuff just daunting.
Yeah.
Just like, oh man, how much I can make, and just I really can't be bothered.
I'm sure they'll come up with a mod for it on the Nexus. It's like set up every little detail exactly how you want it.
Is this the game with that new battle pass system now? Or is that RuneScape the new one and not old school RuneScape?
I think the new one is the one with the battle pass. This one definitely doesn't have a battle pass. Sorry to disappoint you. I know how much you love battle passes.
Only in games that I like playing.
Yeah, Prime's got a free week of old school membership, so I'm definitely going to do at least a week of it. And there's
I've
new
got literally
quests
today
out,
off
so I
and
want to
then
do that.
Another fucking week of work.
Yeah, yeah. Where did my green
And a
eggs
day
go?
off and then another week of work. I'm losing my extra days off because I'm having to cover some people, cover some shifts.
Oh boy.
But I should hopefully get more time in October because it'll be quieter in theory.
Mm-hmm.
I have literally downloaded No Man's Sky again as well.
I never uninstalled it. That game's getting updates all the time too. It's crazy.
It's the very first thing I did. I uninstalled Starfield and I just downloaded No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
I remember someone in work was talking about it, saying, you know, he said it took about 10 hours for him to actually get into Starfield and click. And I was like, okay, I haven't played it for 10 hours, but what I have played has not impressed me and has not wanted me to play more.
Right.
Other people have said online as well, like if you just stop exploring, you just ignore all those points of interest and you just do the quests, you just do the thing where it's like, hey, go here and save this little boy's mum.
Yeah.
And you go to the quest marker. The game actually gets a lot better. But then I'm like, oh,
I can
so
believe that.
what you're saying is if you ignore all of the randomly generated content and you do the stuff that was actually made by developers,
Well, it's kind of like if you're playing Skyrim, and half the quests were go chop firewood, but they were disguising the fact that half the quests were just go chop firewood. Like, what does this quest ultimately mean? Oh, nothing. I just get some XP and money.
Yeah. It's just, as Aiden said, just come back in like a year and a half when it's cheaper and they've made it better or modded it to be better.
That's my plan. I'm imagining it's just going to stick on Game Pass forever.
There's also some, like, stuff that not I'm complaining about, but stuff I've seen online that I read and I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense now that I think about it. But it's stuff like you get a skill tree and there's like 4 different skill trees based around different play styles, basically. Or different areas of gameplay. So one is like your sneaky tree, and one is your fighty tree, one is your ship tree, and one is your hacker tree.
Hacker.
I think it's just for, so, you know, lock picking, computer breaking, and persuasion. I'm not sure persuasion and diplomacy is actually a separate tree. It might be, I'm not sure. But they were saying, like, how come I have to invest a skill point to be able to sneak? Why isn't that just in the game anyway? Why can't I just sneak from the get-go? How come I have to invest a skill point to be able to use a booster pack, like to, you know, jetpack?
Yeah.
Like, why isn't that just day one, you get it anyway? Like, it's just stuff like that they're saying wasn't like this in Skyrim. Just Skyrim was better when it came out.
Seems a lot of people complaining about that too.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get some food. I've been out all day. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Lily, you crunching? Crunching? Hello.
They've made movies about World of Warcraft and
Welcome
League
back,
of Legends,
Sean.
and movies about, I don't know.
What'd you eat?
Oh, like pork, and I've got white chocolate ice cream right now.
Oh my god.
They've made movies about all sorts of games and concepts.
Yeah.
Imagine if they made a RuneScape movie. What would that be like?
Bad.
Watch the main character just like farm for about 85 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it goes into fight. And it's like, oh, he's finally fighting his nemesis. And this nemesis hits him. And like a big 0 splashes up on the screen. And then he hits the nemesis. His nemesis hits him. And they just trade blows one at a time. Like it's Rocky Balboa in his final fight.
That's it.
One of them dies.
What the hell? What do you mean one of them dies?
The main character goes, all right, if I just do that 600 times more, I'll level up.
You're such a hater, Sean. How's Resident Evil 4?
Don't know. That's downloading. I'll play Lines of P because Lines of P is actually downloaded.
How is it not a very big game?
No, it's 35 gigabytes, which doesn't take that long for me to download.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
It's finished. I'll try that one out. To finish my ice cream.
Doing my farm run. I'm trying to desperately remember how I used to do it efficiently, because I'm definitely not doing it efficiently right now. Gotta go to like 10 different places, and I used to have a really good order for doing them mapped out. I just can't remember.
I'm gonna be killing some plant lady.
Yeah. I'll be killing her for sure at the end of this. I just got the Baldur's Gate 3 soundtrack going for this stream. Music is also another thing that game that's really good.
It's almost like they know what they're doing.
Yeah. It definitely makes me want to go back and play Divinity. But, not right this second.
Apparently just Divinity 2. I mean...
Yeah.
I would like to play the first one.
No. I meant Divinity 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I mean to confuse you.
Yeah, I would like to play the first one as well, but the combat just sucks, man.
Does it?
Yeah.
The combat's good in Baldur's 3. The only problem I have with the combat in Baldur's 3 is I wish you could control the floor the camera is set to, because that seems like a really obvious inclusion that's just not there, and it makes a few encounters awkward because enemies will be on a floor that you don't have any allies on, so you can't. It's really hard to get your camera aligned so that you can do ranged attacks and stuff.
No, it works. It's just really slow. Like all the animations,
okay,
all the animations. It's like they're running at half speed. They're just slow.
Mm.
Really, really, really slow. There's no option to make them faster because it's coded to the frame rate or some shit. So there isn't even a mod for it.
Okay.
And it's so slow that you'll. I remember playing it like you run past the town, you just meet some random enemies somewhere, and you don't want to fight them because it's not like, oh, you'll fight. It's actually like 20 minutes now. Like this random fight against 3 enemies, that's 20 minutes of your time.
Oh, Jesus.
And you're like, I don't want that. I'm trying to do something, and then you just get stuck. It'll take you, because you're just starting out as well, it'll take you a lot of hits to be able to hit someone and kill them, and just watching your character walk all the way over there, then hit someone, then walk all the way back, and then the enemy does the same thing. It just takes forever. It's actually why I just stopped playing it.
Yeah.
It just, what should take 3 minutes takes 10, and it's like that for every single fight.
I would probably only do a Divinity co-op because that game's got co-op, right?
Yeah.
If I was
and
going
mods,
to,
loads of mods.
I was going to go back and play through that. I would definitely just do it co-op with somebody.
You do mods where, yeah, you can get co-op, and then you can increase your party size to 6 instead of 4. Or you can do co-op, and then you can also have AI characters, so you can control your character, and then also have like a mercenary or something like that. There's lots of different like mods and features for it.
Okay.
I have to have a look and see what's most popular, but I'm sure there's
Magpie and Bling.
shit like that. There is like several versions of the original Divinity now, so maybe it's improved, but the one I played, it was really bad.
You piece of shit, get back down here. No!
Lots of class overhaul mods, and they're very popular for some reason.
I've been scammed by that stupid implant. How did I fail grabbing it twice? It's just a magpie of 89 Hunter. I'm so sad.
Right. Ice cream finished. Where's Liza P? Play.
Ice cream's so good.
Yeah, it is. Never eat the right amount of ice cream.
What is the right amount?
I don't know, but if I don't eat enough, I want more. Then if I eat too much, I feel like sick, you know?
No.
So, well, I want to eat enough that I don't desire any more ice cream, but I don't feel sick
What the hell?
from eating too much ice cream. Intent. I have no idea what Liza P is or is like. I haven't seen anything.
Dark Souls game.
Other than it's a Souls-like, yeah. And most Souls-likes.
The one thing it does that's super interesting to me is every weapon is a handle and then a, like, attachment to the handle.
Mm-hmm.
And the attachment to the handle determines the type of damage you do, and the handle determines how your moveset is. And you can apparently just swap them in and out. It's very interesting.
Someone said the Steel Rising game was pretty good as a Souls-like, and that sorry something went wrong. For solutions, please visit support.codefusion.technology/anti-temper.
Sean, stop cheating.
Retry. Just gonna retry, see what happens. Weird. Let's try that again. Signing in. Checking for updates. Syncing data. Loading game. Piling shaders. Seem to have actually worked this time. Weird. Yeah, most Souls-likes aren't, as good as actual From Software games, so they usually get shit on a bit. But apparently Steel Rising was okay.
Yeah.
But what was interesting was the weapons, because they were just very creative.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Liza P. I assume the P.
You're Pinocchio.
Oh, you're Pinocchio. Liza Pinocchio. Oh, that makes more sense now.
It's all loosely based on Pinocchio.
Was Pinocchio a handsome French boy?
Apparently.
That makes more sense.
Spend the whole game as a French twink.
Didn't Pinocchio get turned into a donkey? I didn't realize he murdered people and killed monsters.
What the hell?
I'm pretty sure he got turned into a donkey.
In the cartoon, he definitely did.
Yeah, I think he did in the story as well.
Probably.
Imagine if that happens in this. Like, there's like an ultimate attack that you can charge, and you just turn into a donkey, and you just donkey kick him in the back of the head. just punt kicks him out with a hoof.
Alright, where did I not go? I did not go to Falador. I did not go to the farming. Okay, I didn't miss anything except Falador. Alright, let's go do Falador.
Yes, I want English. I can't turn on HDR for some reason, but whatever.
You don't want it in French?
Please adjust so that both... It just doesn't give me an option to have HDR on. Or change contrast. Weirdly, I can only change... Why are they there and they're grayed out? I don't... Whatever.
It's probably a specific kind of screen setting. Like, you have to be full screen or you have to be... Yeah, you probably have to be full screen.
Yeah, pretty much every time I see HDR in a game, it has to be full screen. So it's probably just default borderless.
Yeah, probably.
EULA, agree. Ooh, additional content. There's no benefits to claim. Oh
man.
Just like the UK. Camera, graphics. Oh yeah, it's borderless screen mode. Oh, let's try it. Maximum screen. It's not full screen, it's maximum screen.
Let's go.
AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution 2.
I want a screen.
NVIDIA
I want a screen
DLSS.
setting that full screens, but it full screens across both my monitors, with my second monitor being vertical, so that there's no possible matching resolution.
I bet there's some games that have like a feature for that, but they'll be like really UI heavy or something.
Probably.
NVIDIA DLSS. I'm not sure what that is. I will turn it on and put it to balanced, whatever that means.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Sean, you broke Discord.
Yeah, that's just crashed my game.
Oh no!
That was a waste.
Don't turn on NVIDIA DLSS, Sean.
Nope. Keeping that turned off. No wonder AMD's winning.
Yeah, apparently. That was the other thing that turned me off Starfield. Is if you don't have AMD and if you have Intel, apparently the game just runs half as well.
I didn't really actually have that many performance problems.
They may have already fixed it. It may have been one of those day one patch kind of things. People were definitely complaining about it on day one.
I mean, the first thing I did was turn a few things off.
Yeah.
And I lowered my, not my resolution, but your scaling for the resolution. I lowered that a bit. But I didn't really see a massive drop in quality. It still looked better than other like Bethesda games. I was happy with how it looked.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It ran okay.
Yeah, the game looks fine except for like the NPCs.
Yeah, just all the other things was what was annoying. Oh, DLS is switched on now, but the game is fine. So I don't know what happened there. Weird. Audio, camera. Adjust inclined surface camera. On? I don't know what that is. Reset camera position. Camera shake. Let's go to graphics. I want to turn off all that useless shit. Graphic detail settings. There we go. Just defaults to high. Gameplay. Blood. Motion blur. Turn that off.
Do you also turn motion blur off anytime you see it in the game?
Yeah, most times. There's like occasional games I leave it on.
Really?
It has to like work with the game. I can't even think of an example, but there are definitely some games where I actually find it less distracting to have motion blur on.
Huh.
But most games I turn it off. Like, if it's a shooting game, like Doom or whatever, I turn off depth of field, I turn off motion blur. And I
always turn off depth of field, motion blur, and film grain in any game I see them in.
Oh, I always turn off film grain, yeah.
Yeah.
Even think of an example.
I definitely can't think of a game I would keep motion blur turned on in. So yeah.
Maybe like No Man's Sky when you're like flying ships really fast and it blurs shit. Like
no, I would still definitely turn it off.
In Ace Combat, the newest one, I think it works well in that. So I don't think I turned it off in that one. I'm not sure. Oh right, I'm playing the game.
Oh my god.
I'm a little French boy.
Oh god. I look like a 13-year-old tomboy girl.
Tomboy girl.
Yeah, you know, like.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, are they actually a girl or are they just like a very feminine boy?
Yeah.
Just woke up in a chair. I hope Pinocchio wasn't designed to be like a sex doll.
Oh no. Bloodborne all over again.
Use belts. Up, down, upper, lower belt. Press X to select belt item. Equipped items, gestures on the belt to use them. A to hold down. Activate extra bag. And then use item. Okay. Huh. Just I get an up key and a down key on D-pad, and that's my items. And I can hold A, and I can do up, down, left, right for more items. And I accidentally clicked right, and it just goes, "Your character will die if you click this."
Damn.
It's one of those like, you know, die returns a spawn items. Just
Yeah.
automatically have it. Left arm of steel. Ugh. Alright. I can select my combat style. I see what you mean about every weapon has a handle. So I can choose Path of the Cricket for balance, Path of the Bastard for dexterity, or Path of the Sweeper for strength.
If it is a Bloodborne clone, you want to be Dex.
Oh, if I press Y, it gives me more info.
Okay.
Balance is power and speed. Agility is striking the enemy's weak spots, and strength is, well, strength. I don't know. Vitality is health. I don't know what vigor is. Motivity? What the fuck are these? Advance. Vigor must be stamina. So vitality has got to be health bar. Vigor must be stamina. Capacity is... I don't know what capacity is.
Have you been watching?
I don't know.
Have you been watching the new Wheel of Time episodes, by the way?
Yeah, I watched a couple.
Boy, they're great, aren't they?
Not much is happening.
You got that right.
I was interested to see how they would do all the wolf stuff in the book.
Not well is the answer.
Yeah, but honestly, like, what happens in the book, I couldn't even think of an answer of how they could do it. Because shit gets real trippy later on. And it develops way more. And the wolves in the book, they're, like, psychically speaking to you. So, I'm like, are you going to do this, like life pet style? Are you gonna have like actual animals and CGI their mouths to speak, or so they've just done like these visions that they see and interpret, and I'm like, that's probably fine. Like,
I understand why they do it, but I wish they had proper wolves.
yeah, like Game of Thrones had them.
Well, Game of Thrones CG'd theirs to make them a lot bigger.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of wolf stuff in the books. It doesn't dominate. It just like becomes a key part of his character arc. The stuff with Rand, with that lady, was it Celine? Was that her name? And then her real name is like Lanfear.
Yeah.
That was slightly different in the book, and I didn't think it was very well explained in the show. But I
don't remember any of the stuff happening, so I must have stopped reading the books by that point.
Yeah, he basically
I think I only read the first book. That was back in middle school, so.
But like, in the book, it talks about different worlds and how like there's loads and loads of different worlds, like a multiverse, you know, like a near infinite, whatever. And you can't really travel to those different worlds. It's really, really hard to do. But they're all somehow related in some way. And then there's like sort of shadow worlds.
Oh.
Like worlds in between worlds that aren't full proper ones. They're not like they're smaller, like mini dimensions. And Rand interacts with like an artifact or one of those gate things that the women have been going through, and he ends up going to one of those mini worlds where there's basically, it's like not black and white, but there's less color, and that's where he meets Celine, and he's like, "Who are you?" And she appears to him as like kind of like a spirit, like you're not sure if it's a friend or a villain and whatever, and then he kind of just is like, he bails, but in going there and leaving again, using his power, it allows her to become free, and then that's how she escapes. And then, yeah, she's one of the baddies, Lanfear or whatever. She wasn't created from blood and whatnot. I don't know what's going on. But I'm pretty sure in the episode, when he's interacting with her a lot, and they're at like a party for nobles. Oh, maybe they're not. I got really confused. I thought it was like a flashback to when Lanfear was first alive, like 1,000 years ago, with the first original, not first, with the original dragon guy, because she's been dead for a real long time, or asleep, or suspended, or whatever, and then now she's back, so she has memories, and Rand is slowly learning those memories because he's been reincarnated.
Yeah.
I thought it was that, but I just kept losing it. I was like, is that a flashback to the past with him at a party with all these nobles, and that's why he's making out with this girl, or are they pretending, or because he keeps calling her different names? I wasn't really sure. I was losing it a bit. And that apparently happens. That does happen as the book goes on as well, because Rand starts to lose it as he gets loads more flashbacks of the previous dragon, and he starts to be able to actually see the previous dragon, and the dragon talks to him, but no one else can see him, so he goes like psycho. But that's just, he's not actually going, I mean, he is going insane because he uses magic, and the magic makes him go insane.
Yeah.
He can't avoid that, but him seeing things and hearing voices is just his memories conflicting with the present day, and with the added insanity in there, just all jumbled together. And then eventually it finally consolidates, and he doesn't become like serene and he gains his sanity back, and eventually he's like, oh, I get it, we're one and the same, and the guy I'm seeing is actually me, and this is like me speaking to my alter ego, but it doesn't matter because there's only one ego, it's all me, you know.
Yeah.
But it takes him like 10 books to figure that out.
Jesus.
Well, not 10, but it's just like the more he becomes the dragon and gains his power, it all just accelerates. He gets more power faster. He gets his memories coming back faster. He goes insane faster, and it all just like, he just kind of loses it for a good while. Pretty sure like the breaking point is he fights the enemy in the battlefield, and he pulls down like lightning strikes that just decimates the enemy Trollocs, but he just gets absorbed by the power, and then he just ends up killing half of his own troops because he just can't control himself anymore. He doesn't know what's going on. He's going insane with the magic, and he just nearly loses it. And then that's when that's his rock bottom point, when he kills half his own army from just AoE friendly fire.
Yeah.
Well, that's way far down the line. All the stuff's happening now is just like, yeah, this is book 2. This is 2 of 14. This is so early. Just get on with it. Like, make things faster. Anyway, what should I be doing? Dex. Better stamina, lower HP, guard regen is lower. My weight limit is lower. My physical attack is lower. My physical defense is lower. I'm feeling like I shouldn't be taking dexterity.
If it's a
The only-
Bloodborne clone, you're going to want to be Dex. Because you're
Yeah,
going
but
to want to hit
only
hard and
thing
get
I
away.
gain- the only thing I gain is stamina. Everything else is lower. That's why I'm like,
Okay. Well, take whatever you want to take. I'm sure they're all viable. It's just...
yeah, I could just change it later.
Yeah.
Like,
There's probably a way to
Strength.
respec. There usually is.
strength gives me better guard, higher weight limit, higher physical attack, higher physical defense, higher health, just lower stamina. Let's go balanced. Fuck it. Right, switch weapon. I've only got one weapon, so that doesn't matter. Guard, dodge.
I'm so Baldur's Gate pilled. I keep trying to use WAS to move my camera around.
Oh, I started from the train station, just like Half-Life 2.
Oh my god.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17. You have chosen or been chosen.
I don't know what I've got. Some item. What is this item? Grinder repairs weapon durability. Oh.
Like magic.
It's an
And
interesting item. Just like every other Souls game, the first enemy I encounter is, I mean, it's not a zombie, but, you know, moves like one, so... Gotta give you a slow, easy one. And learn how to actually fight.
that was terrible. But I've forgotten how to fight Hespori. I was supposed to bring the Abbey Whip after all. Maple seeds. Ugh.
Oh man, I'm covered in oil. Yet just my shirt, my skin is flawless. Oh, fuck. Got shot by some sort of butler robot.
Butler robot.
Yeah, it looks like a butler. Looks like the he looks like the old guy from Tomb Raider.
Oh, yeah. The guy you'd lock in the freezer.
That's the one.
Rest in piss, Butler.
So many people did that.
Apparently, yeah.
Go into a bathroom and find thermite in a toilet. Dear Lord, right. I need to heal again. I've taken too much damage.
Damn.
Just realized I can strong attack. See if I can sneak up on enemies. Turns out I can. So far it's working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's supposed to run pretty good.
And it has stagger, so that's nice. So I can hit an enemy and then chain attacks without having to worry about being hit. I forget which game. There was a Souls-like game that did that, and I can't remember what it was. But like, you hit an enemy and it doesn't stop their attack at all. You end up tanking the damage while hitting them. And it just meant that like every attack you did, it had to be perfectly timed in between their attacks. You'd have to just jab, block, couldn't combo. Don't remember which one it was, but yeah, at least in this one that doesn't happen.
That's good.
This looks like a boss. Dead people everywhere. It must be a boss. Oh, I didn't even get to sneak up on him. He just turned around and knew I was there. Damn.
What an asshole.
Oh god, he doesn't have stagger. I'm dead. Live or die, it just says. Live!
You sure it doesn't say lie or die?
Oh, maybe it said lie. I think it said live.
It didn't. It said lie, don't worry.
Lie or die.
Yeah, fighting that dude made me feel like... reminded me of Sekiro, where you have to, like, just constantly tap the block button and perfect timing.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah, the game's got a lot of that. You have to be a big gamer, you gotta time your block with the hits.
Yeah, perfect guard.
Yeah, perfect guard, exactly.
Funny, I could level up or something before fighting this boss, but doesn't look
Gotta
like
get good, Sean.
I haven't even been collecting... Oh, no, I have. I have been collecting souls or whatever. Looks like a poker chip. Death Ergo. That's what it's called.
What?
Ooh. This guy... This game loves locking you into animations.
Uh-oh. He hates it.
No, just like, I attack and I'm committed.
Oh. You hate committing.
There's a lot of times the dude's attacking and pressing block, but I can't block. Because I'm...
Right.
Sometimes I'm in my attack... I'm at the end of my attack animation.
Mm-hmm.
Or I've actually just been hit and I've been staggered, which is frustrating. Can't recover. So then I take 3 hits instead of 1. While you're attacking, a white outline appears around the enemy's HP part. When this happens, you can make the enemy staggered with a charge attack or Fable Arts. I don't know what Fable Arts is. Oh, I did a charge attack. Fatal attack. Face a staggered enemy and... Alright, that's easy. It wasn't fatal!
Damn. False advertising.
So I killed him. You have to succeed against that guy because he's got the key to the actual exit. So that's a skill check.
That's good.
Open the door. You use the entrance key. I've left the station. I've activated a stargazer.
Oh my god.
It's a bonfire. It's a bonfire. It's the game's version of it. Yeah. Oh, it recovers my health and stamina and my healing potion thing. It also revives enemies. What a why would you invent this? I will level up. What do I want to level up? Right. Health, stamina. Legion? Legion's got to be mana, surely. I don't know what Legion is. Where's the manual? Oh shit.
What's up?
Robot dogs.
Oh shit.
The butler is back. That was annoying.
Butler is back.
I wonder if this game's got multiplayer like the other Dark Souls games, or if it's just its own thing.
It probably does not.
Yeah, it probably doesn't. I mean, Lords of the Fallen, I think, tried to do it. I can't actually remember.
Yeah.
Really want a ranged weapon.
Hmm.
Level up one more time before I leave.
He's truly leveling.
Yeah, so there's... very confused. There's 6 things to level. Vitality, Vigor, Capacity, Motivity, Technique, and Advance.
It's Advance.
Vitality's health. Vigor is stamina. Capacity is your equipment weight, and also something called Legion, which seems to be L trigger. So sub weapon, basically. At the moment, my sub weapon is my fist, so I just punch him with a steel arm. So it's my left arm is Legion. Special weapon, I guess. Motivity, I'm not sure. It just increases my attack. And technique also just increases my attack. So I guess that's the difference between like strength and dexterity. Just scaling stats.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's advance, which increases my Legion again. But it also has advance has got to be like what you call it, like trigger effects, like fire, elemental stuff. Because that's what it increases. It increases my fire damage, acid damage, whatever damage. So maybe advance is magic, if there is such a thing. I don't know what to level up. I don't know what to use. My current weapon scales off technique and motivity, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, motivity's got to be strength, so I'm going to scale technique.
Motivity is strength?
I'm assuming. I mean, technique's got to be dexterity, right?
Surely, yeah.
At the moment, like, I get the same damage bonus for both, so it doesn't even matter. My stats are shit, though, because everything is, like, the same number. Truly balanced. I'm wondering if I should be going at strength now, because, I mean, it was all about dexterity in Bloodborne, but this game rewards guarding
Yeah.
by it does like Sekiro, where
Does
when you guard
does
perfectly.
strength improve your blocking?
I don't know. I don't know if it does. Blocking might be literally weight limit and stamina and nothing else.
Yeah.
So maybe it doesn't matter. I definitely need to attack faster, because I'm getting stuck in animations, which results in free hits. But it's also me learning the game to some extent. It does run really well, though.
Yeah, I've heard that. I have heard that. What the hell?
I was about to say, man, it's been a while since I played a good Souls-like, and then I remembered Elden Ring came out.
It's not been that long.
No, it's not been that long, but like, so many. I feel like a lot of people played it and then dropped
Plus,
it. Probably still a lot of people.
Last
playing.
Remnant was pretty alright too.
Yeah, that's true. I don't own that one, so I haven't played it. I'm gonna get it. It's on the list.
What do you
just
mean you don't
not
own it? We
quite
played it
much.
together.
The sequel.
Yeah, the original one's pretty alright.
The original one's pretty alright, but the sequel, apparently, like kudos, improved in every aspect.
Let's go.
Some enemies become red and use a strong attack called a fury attack. You can't dodge or guard fury attacks.
You can perfect parry them though.
Yeah, it says that. So I can't dodge it.
You can
annoying.
dodge it.
Let me screenshot this. Is just sit. Okay.
Your iframes.
It must mean like
your
if I'm within
iframes
the
probably
hit
don't
range.
work. Yeah.
Your iframes don't work. I was a bit like, is this what Ness meant when she said I was on the other side of the room and I got hit? Does a red attack on the other side of the street and the sword flies to me? Yeah, I can only perfect guard it. Okay. Oh, look, I dodged it. Ow, didn't dodge that one.
Fools, how hard you have fought. Brave, but it's all been for naught. True souls that could be bought, doomed, detected, and caught. No more deals, it's over.
It's not as... I don't know. It feels different from Sekiro. Like, the perfect guard system I don't particularly dislike. I kind of enjoyed it in Sekiro, even though I wasn't very good at it. It became like a rhythm game after a while.
No.
But Sekiro was, like, really fluid and gave you more opportunities to break, to guard, sorry. Like, to cancel your actions and do that guard. It was more forgiving if you did, like, the wrong move. This one's, like, a little bit clunky.
Yeah.
Ah, I got shot. All I can think is how I'm a 14-year-old boy wearing a really loose-fitting shirt and skin-tight trousers, and every time I kill an enemy, I get covered in oil.
You okay?
That's what's in the game. Like, I didn't make this. When do I get a new outfit?
You definitely do, but I don't know when.
Yeah. You get that little boy blue outfit. My left hand broke. So yeah, Legion or like the L button is like your sub weapon, and that seems to have ammunition. My sub weapon at the moment is that I literally punch them with my steel arm, and I could do it like 3 or 4 times. And now when I try and do it, he just has this animation where his arm like jams up and sparks come out. It's like, oh no, my steel arm broke. I don't know how I recover ammo or whatever. Game does not explain that to me. Oh, unless that's what that does. One sec. Yeah, that must be what that is. Okay.
Place your heart with mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight. Take me through the night. Down, down, down by the river.
How the fuck does this machine work?
Down, down, down by the river. Hanging moon in fog. Mist will lead where you
Purchase.
Throwing cell. Large output battery that can be thrown. Inflicts
Oh, I
electrical
have to
damage.
click this bullshit.
Yeah, so the rapier scales off technique, and the great sword scales off motivity. So definitely. Fable arts. What the fuck are they? Storm slash concentrate. I don't. Guess I don't get those. Buy them though.
Don't wake me up, just leave me there, dreaming.
Oh, this is an actual boss. There's a cutscene.
What scene? Have you become a donkey yet?
Oh, shit. Shit. Ah, damn it. I got this boss. Oh, I can't even pause the game. Damn. Damn. There's no mid pause. Anyway, I got him to half health, and I didn't even get hit once. I was like, man, I'm doing good at this. I just perfect guarded everything. He's gonna get me now, though. Yeah, perfect guarded everything, and then he started doing unblockable attacks, and that's when I started to lose. And then I had the opportunity to do, like, you know, he's vulnerable critical hit.
No.
I did not realize I had to stand in a very specific place because he's a larger enemy. I thought you could just be anywhere in front of him, but it's like, no, you have to specifically be standing in front of his face. Although, it does point out on the game where you have to stand with, like, this red light. If you die, Death Ergo is created. At the entrance to the boss arena. Oh, man. So you don't even have to go in to fight the boss to pick it up again. It's already outside the door waiting for you. This game is coddling me. Let's go, Parade Master. Keep getting scared when they glow red, and I should be trying to block it instead of dodging backwards when I know I can't dodge it. This game is not that hard, not that easy. It's like a nice balance. Some people might say it's too easy. It's alright for me.
I'm
I'm
glad.
dead. Just because I've been hit a lot trying to get a perfect guard and timing it too late.
Yeah.
But I don't actually take that much damage. You know, like when you first start off in some Souls games, you basically tank like 3 hits and then you're dead.
Yeah.
I'm taking like 6 or 7 before I'm actually dead, even though he's hitting me with a mace. But I guess they count as light attacks, so my health isn't that good, but I'm surviving for a while. And oh, what's this? Press Y to use Blade Fable Arts. When guarding, press Y to use your handle Fable Arts. I wish the game had explained this to me before I died twice to the boss. That's slightly annoying. Oh well. Oh, fucking died so fast the first. Oh my god. Lie or die.
You okay?
What if the game finishes and it just like goes to this cutscene of Pinocchio and I don't look all handsome and human and I'm just like this shitty made wooden doll and he's like, I made you pal. I killed this guy and it was all a lie the entire game. Everything was made. Just Geppetto's so tired of it. And he's like, course it was Pinocchio, yeah. Of course you did. As he gets a screwdriver, preparing to rip out his voice box. Dead again. Oh boy. I got so close like 2 lives ago. He was on the smallest amount of health, and now I'm not even getting him down to a quarter.
Damn.
Huh. Shit, and now. Did even worse that time. Ugh. Oh, shit. I'm doing it this time. Doing it. Doing it like that.
I believe in you, Sean.
All right, half health. Okay, let's do this. Considering he's doing fire attacks, I'm figure fire doesn't work on him. Shit. Ah! That was not a perfect block. Fuck me, thought it was.
Come on, Sean, just block perfectly.
I don't know. He's got like... I mean, I've seen all of his attacks, except the second phase, because I haven't survived it long enough, but... he just has like the same attacks, but a slight variation each time.
You're
Like, he's
fighting
got
the circus ringleader boss.
Yeah.
That's the first boss of the game.
I know it is. God, I have to heal already. I've done like no damage to him. Half the time, I'm blocking too late. Yeah. The other half, I blocked too early. Problem is this fucking second phase. I can't get the timing of him swinging his mace. I'm either doing it too early or too late. Most of the time, I'm doing it too late. And then he's got one where he swings it the opposite way at the last second.
What a jerk.
Which alters the timing, which is kind of annoying. It's less predictable. It's just a faster hit. But, I don't know. Beat him.
Let's go.
There we go. I just did way more perfect blocks. And then in his second phase, I managed to stagger him, do a lot of damage. He did his big smashy red attack when I used my press Y to ultimate move, whatever that is. Turns out when you do a Fable Art, it staggers him. So even though he was doing his red attack, it staggered him out of it. And then I didn't need to block or cancel or dodge or anything. He just stopped him from doing it, which is great.
Well done,
And then,
Sean.
I don't know, it just went a lot easier that time for some reason.
You're learning.
I remember talking about it, being like, this isn't so bad. And I was blocking a bunch, and then there was about 5 or 6 deaths where I was just blocking like shit every boss battle.
Yeah.
And then that one, it just made more sense. I don't know. Oh. Hotel security excludes puppets like you, so you'll have to lie to get inside and lie.
Oh my
like,
god.
And yeah, it's got subtitles on by default and lies in red instead of white. Like, ooh.
Ugh.
I'm Pinocchio. I'm a human boy.
Come on in, son. Come on then. Let's run over here.
What's up?
Well, it just gave me a multiple choice. Like, the door asked me if I'm human or puppet, and then it was like 5 seconds to decide. So I chose puppet because that's what the game told me to do, because I'm a sheeple.
It's so over.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, puppets can't lie, so you must be human. Come on in. And then the game's like, oh, your springs are reacting. Oh, it feels like The Walking Dead, where it's like Clementine will remember that.
Oh my god.
You know, now, all I want to know is like, what would have happened if I chose human, like, or the other way around, or whatever it was. I have to Google it.
Time to restart. Bad end locked in.
It probably just, honestly, it probably just says, I'm not letting you in, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And then you have to go to the door, so you have to lie. Oh, but now that I've lied, the title sequence comes up saying the lies of P. Oh.
He's a liar. He's a liar.
Great new content.
Yeah, it forces you to choose that thing. It's an illusion. I finally got a ranged weapon. That has very limited ammo.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I wonder if I can go schizo and just start attacking random civilians.
Probably. It's a Souls game.
No, I press the attack button. It doesn't even let me take my weapon out.
I've got an outfit.
Right back. Jesus, that was loud.
Oh god, equipping a second weapon adds to my weight. Ah, that's just silly. Because I'm only ever going to hold one weapon at a time, but they both add to my weight at the same time. That's annoying.
Just saw a message on your screen for a second there.
What?
Oh, just, that guy saying something and then you chuckling, and that's the very first thing I see in the center of the screen.
Oh no!
So, what about women?
Oh, I fuck hotter women than you, or I was looking at something on my side monitor. I wasn't laughing at that. No, Twitch, I wasn't laughing at that. No! No!
Oh, okay, never mind. When I'm on the loading screen, it says, now lying.
Oh my god!
It's very frustrating that multiple weapons adds to my weight. I don't know why it does that. But, whatever. Okay, that's interesting. I'm changing my weapon straight away. Mm.
You all right?
Yeah, I've found it gives you the other starting weapons from the beginning, really cheap. The first merchant you see has the other starting weapons, and they've got different like weapon arts. So I was just testing them out. One of them is for the cost of like it calls it fable, I think, but mana basically.
Yeah.
You you can do a perfect block, which you still have to time, but it will do a counter as well, so you'll be able to do a powerful attack as well as block. And then its other ability is just, you know, a quick and powerful attack. The weapon that I have is a powerful combo attack, and then its other ability is just the damage that you do will temporarily be increased, which
Right.
is not bad. And then the great sword is a powerful attack that only uses 1 bar. I've got 3, but you can repetitively use it, so you can combo it 3 times.
Right.
Or automatically perfect block. And I was testing that out, thinking that's kind of cool, but it's literally just 1. So you just sort of take the stance, and any hit that you take during that stance will be perfectly blocked. But then that costs mana, so I'm like, you're probably better just actually blocking.
Mm-hmm.
I was just testing them out for the moveset. So the balanced weapon is probably so far the best one I've got. I don't know if I can. I'm assuming I can swap out individually the handle and the blade, but I don't have an option to do that right now. So. You found a star fragment. What does this do? Oh my god, where's it gone? It can be used at a crack. It can be used at the cracks calling in front of a boss arena to summon a specter. Ooh. So I don't know if that's multiplayer or it just summons an AI. But I can definitely call for help.
Let's go. Help me! Help me! That's you, Sean.
Is it?
Yeah.
I do love games where when you climb a ladder, you can hold the run button to climb faster. It's always great.
Place your heart with mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight. Take me through the night. Down by the river. Down by the river. Hanging moon in fog. Mist will lead where you belong. Sweep me off my feet. Down by the river. Down by the Pinky embers swirling down. Just leave the flames and take a chance to be with me tonight. Take my hand and hold it.
Mark.
'Cause you and I are everywhere. The night is young.
Oh, that.
Oh, it stacks with other stamina pots. Okay. Listening to this guy, he's like, I feel like I missed the golden age of camping. Nowadays, you can't eat because of the bears. You can't have a campfire because of the wildfires. Hello, Camilla Davis 12. Are you related to Camilla Davis 11? Camilla Davis 11? I don't know, brother. I was just making a little joke. How you doing?
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, my day's good. Y'all gotta get a new script, man.
Oh shit. Ugh.
Are you liking it?
Huh?
Are you liking it?
Yeah. So far it's fine. Yeah.
That's good.
So like it's not.
If it wasn't on Game Pass, what would you say it'd be worth buying it for?
I don't know how long it is.
Right.
So far it's fine. It's fine. It's
Like $20.
It's good. Not amazed, but it's like it's better than fine. It's good. It's all right.
How does it compare
Enjoy.
to the Surge?
I like it more than Surge.
Okay.
Surge is weird. Like
The Surge is
1
my favorite Souls-like. That's not a Souls game, I think.
Yeah, the Surge was good. The Surge 1 I played a bunch of and finished. The Surge 2 I didn't play a bunch of. I found it. I don't know what changed. It was kind of weird for me. This is like, it's not too hard. It's not too easy. There's definitely a challenge there. There's a big focus on blocking, 100%. I haven't got that far into it, like, so I'm assuming I can change weapons and handles, so I can change their arts. I can definitely change how it scales.
Yeah.
I don't know if strength is better than dex or vice versa, or how that's going to affect things down the line. But yeah, so far, like, everything in the game just, like, it works.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got a problem with it. some trouble blocking sometime, but that's not just because of the jankiness. Well, it's not really jankiness. It's just like if you attack, you can't block until that animation is finished. There's no way to cancel your attack. Fuck. Just fell off a cliff. Died twice, so I just lost like probably about 3 levels worth of souls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Yeah, it just commits you to an attack. I feel like they should let you block a little bit earlier and to be able to cancel out of attacks. They don't. You have to do the full animation before you be able to block. But then, I don't know, if you just don't attack, or don't get greedy, just attack once instead of trying to combo 3 hits in.
Yeah.
You'll be able to, do the block. So, there's ways around it. I've got a ranged weapon. It's bad. It just pulls me towards enemies or pulls enemies towards me.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It does very little damage. But it apparently can be upgraded. Don't know how. There's all the other soul stuff in. Like there's elemental attacks, and there's items that will temporarily give me affinity of those elements, which I've used like a little bit.
Yeah.
But like gameplay wise and the combat wise, it's all fine.
Mm-hmm. Are you still doing Game Duel every day?
What?
Are you still doing that Game Duel game every day?
Game what?
So like guess the game thing.
Oh no, I did like a bunch of them just on my break at work, and then just kind of like, moved on.
I just think it was too easy.
I definitely had a good record,
Yeah.
but
That's
I've played
that's
a lot
been
of
my
games.
experience with it.
Like there's quite a lot that I got instantly on the first picture. And like I'd show my friends and they're like, how did you get that? And I'm like, I don't know, I just kind of looked at it and I went, that like I just kind of looked at it. I looked at it and went, that looks like a Nintendo 64 tree.
I don't know. I just looked at it.
Yeah, you just look at it like, and I can sort of recognize what console it is based
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
graphical fidelity. So I'm like, yeah, that looks like Nintendo 64. And I'm like, well, this isn't Mario, so I don't know. It's
Anything
gonna be...
prior to like, I guess I'd say like 2014, you can just instantly place the generation it's from, and that automatically narrows it down.
Yeah, so there was a bunch that I got like that. There's some I legitimately just recognized what it looked like what it's from. And then there's a couple where I just see a cave and be like, man, that could be like any game, but I have a feeling it's this one, and then I'd be right.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I don't know why I would get that right. How did I get that? Oh, I can't. All right. But yeah, it was a nice little thing to do instead of like guess the word.
Yeah.
Health as well. Like I get 3 of these things. I really need it to upgrade because it only restores like half my health bar.
Yeah.
Is detrimental for me right now. But when you run out, it's not like, well, that's it, you're out. It will automatically recharge over time, and it recharges based on how many times you hit an enemy. So if you
Okay.
like, maybe it's damage done rather than hits, but you do a certain amount of damage or a certain number of hits, whatever, and it will give you 1 back, and then that's it. And then it doesn't continue charging until you use that 1, and then it resets and it will charge again.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a fine system. Like, it's not too easy, you know, like Dark Souls 2 with all those heal stones and whatever, and it's not so impossible that it's not going to give you nothing.
Right.
But I'm going into this fight with just 1 health potion.
To this day, I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about the healing system in Dark Souls 2.
Ah.
I liked the life gems, but they were definitely... There wasn't enough of a punishment for them. Like, there needed to be some trade-off to having them, but you could just bring 99 life gems with you every time
Yeah,
you
I know.
went out and did something. You could have your 20 Estus and your 99 life gems, and it's just like... Yeah.
Shit. Oh, double shit. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh. Use life, Sean.
Yeah, I just... You do perfect blocks enough or heavy attacks enough and they stagger, but they only stagger... They don't stagger. Their health bar turns white, and if you manage to land a charge attack in that time frame...
Yeah.
then they'll stagger and you get to do a free critical hit, but like I just landed it on this guy and I must have missed the window by like 1/10 of a second or something. It just didn't happen. And then he's on like half health. I'm on nothing and I got no heal potion. I'm like, that's it, I'm done. I need to be able to do more damage. I need to get level up points. Funny I didn't die earlier. Sometimes, when I'm fighting an enemy near walls, my sword will hit the wall and just be like, chink, and then just kill the animation.
Can't say that word, Sean.
And I'm sure that happened in like Dark Souls 1 or something, where you'd hit the wall instead of the enemy, and then your attack would just stop. That is annoying a little bit. I know it's realistic, or more realistic, but...
Right.
It is annoying. Oh my god. Just died for a second time again. Climbed the ladder and got shot and then stabbed and pushed off the ladder. Instantly fell to my death. That was like another bunch of levels. I'm bankrupt. And I'm underpowered. Such a shit place to put a ladder. It's meant to be a shortcut. Because it's one I unlocked. And it just goes up to an enemy that does like this charging attack at me.
Oh shit. My battle staves. You take a second, go do that. It's free money, I just didn't do.
Alright. These up for sale. I'm gonna take a little break. We're gonna grab some food. Stream will go down for about 20 minutes, and then I'll be back. I'll rejoin the call on my phone in a minute, Sean.
Yeah.
7,900. All right. Stream's going down for about 20 minutes. I will be back in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.